And
maybe a bit too overconfident is the word we have to use. They came out, they looked so calm, so relaxed, maybe too relaxed, and they paid for it. You're watching the first MVP Cup. This is day number 3, the day of reckoning.
Second game, no ball, play.
Welcome back to the Phil Sports Arena. Mixed doubles competition between Asia and Europe. Europe parading the world's #1 pair of Nathan Robertson and Gail Emms against Asia's Kenny Vic Asuncion and Kenny Asuncion.
And right away, Vic and Kenny continuing with that a very aggressive play they've shown in game 1. And that's exactly what they need to do.
Well, expect a big charge here from the world's #1 pair. Well, they were totally embarrassed there in game number 1. Absolutely stellar play coming from the Asuncion siblings. Another loose shot.
Another loose shot by Nathan Robertson.
Well, that's why, from a coach's standpoint, you always tell your players to come in prepared, because it's not like a light switch that you can just turn on and off.
Right, you got to respect every opponent you face on the court.
And don't look now, but it is 3-0.
Another great start for Team Asia.
And one of the happiest ladies here in the house, that was the mother of Vic and Kenny.
And their dad as well, their coach, sitting a few seats away from us.
He's got to be sitting on pins and needles for sure. And there you see Nathan Robertson looking over to Gail Emms.
Right.
Jumping up and down saying, we got to do something. We got to pick it up. We're down by 4 after losing game number 1.
They got to inject some energy into that into their play. They look very flat, both in the first game and the start of this second game.
Long 4.
Well, ever since we began day number 1, Vic and Kenny were just focused on one thing, this match they have right now. And they're giving it their all. And denying Robertson and Emms a chance to get on the board.
Vic Asuncion catching the world's #1 there. He went up, he looked like he was gonna go for another hard smash and just slice the ball for a perfect drop.
They're now looking to be able to get more points here. When he talked about that.
Right, like I mentioned, the service. I mean, if there's a flaw in this pair, I would say it's their serve.
Now a chance for Europe to try to get on the board. It has been quite a while. That goes wide. And the pair of Robertson and Emms struggling.
Gail Emms tonight, her play very different from what we saw last night when she paired up with Mia Odina.
Very, very different. Even the play of Robertson, when we saw him play in the mixed doubles, actually the men's doubles.
Men's doubles on that first night.
He was virtually solid. Now they talk it over. You can see it there on your screens. Robertson shaking his head.
They're still a bit shocked, a bit surprised with the way that first game went.
Service over, 4-love.
Robertson there can only smile.
The pair from Team Europe hitting a lot of loose shots over at the mid-court area, the front mid-court area. Again, the service.
That's the second straight time it happened to Kenny.
And
There's
that
another
sails
point.
wide.
Second serve.
And Vic has actually settled down. He was cheering for every single point they got in game number 1. Now, just calmly accepting everything that comes their way.
Oh,
Love, second serve.
Vic is just all over the court.
Well, before this match, we bumped into their father. And Coach Nelson Asuncion said, "We're going to shock the world." And right now, he's turning out to be clairvoyant.
6-love ahead in the second game. After winning the first, I don't think anybody would have predicted that. 7-love.
And it's error after error after error here for Robertson and Ems. And they cannot believe it. Their teammates cannot believe it.
Service over.
That lands in. And finally a break going the way of Robertson and Ems.
But still, Team Asia keeping excellent control of the rally.
And still to get on the board is Team Europe here in game number 2. And they remain scoreless. Will wonders never cease?
Team Asia has really taken great control over that net area.
That goes just long.
Second serve.
Finally on the board is Europe. And the appreciative crowd lets Europe know that they want a good fight. It is 1-7. Robertson and Ems.
Oh, again, excellent defense catching Team Europe standing still. A lot of indecision here between Gail Ems and Nathan Robertson.
It is now 7-1 here in our second game. And there is a shot of the jam-packed Phil Sports Arena. Here to watch not just some of the best players in the world, but to watch these two players from the Philippines. Asia's representative in the mixed doubles competition. That's Kenny and Kenny Vic Asuncion. Vic now with the serve, and just maybe in this time of turmoil here in the country, Asuncion siblings could be a rallying point.
7-1, second serve.
Nathan Robertson's been very,
Service
very
over,
successful
1-7.
in pressuring the serves of the Asuncions. Pushing winners at the net when they serve short and smashing it down through them when they serve long.
One, 7-second server.
And a disgusted look on Nathan Robertson there after that shot from Gail Ems.
That was a tentative shot by Gail Ems. So she wasn't sure whether to hit it or let it, leave it to see if it'll sail out, sail long.
2-7-second server.
Now Europe with their second point.
Three, 7-second server.
Again, you have to stay away from those unforced errors. Vic under no kind of pressure there, missing that drop shot at the from the baseline.
Four, 7-second server.
And now Europe making a charge.
Service over, 7-4.
Now a real chance for Asia to douse the rally of Europe.
Second server.
Nathan Robertson, not a happy man, in spite of that great shot he just hit.
Service over, 4-7.
Like I said, he's been very successful in pressuring their serve, forcing Kenny to make an unforced error there.
Well, Robertson is very tall and very intimidating, really, when you have him across you from the net. So
That's true. It's not many times that Vic and Kenny get a chance to play against somebody as tall as Nathan Robertson.
and somebody with as much skill as he brings. It's Asia, still with a 3-point advantage here in game number 2. They won game number 1.
Second server.
That time, Robertson apologizing to Ems. Those clear shots of his lobs have really not been as good as they should be.
Well, the defense of Gail Ems as well. I mean, if you just compare it to last night's match, very, 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 very different from what we saw last night.
Service over, 7-4.
Another weak return from Robertson, and Ems made to pay for it. And right beside us, Zhang Ning limbering up. Her game is coming up next. And her game just could decide the tie
7-4, second server.
if Asia wins this mixed doubles match.
Oh!
8-4, second server.
And Robertson cannot believe it. Look at it. He's saying it hit the ground.
Right, he's saying Vic picked it up from the floor.
It will be very interesting to see that again if we possibly can, but it's 8-4, Asia.
Service over, 4-8.
That stays in.
5-8.
Another point here for Europe as they try to mount another rally.
Second silver.
Vic playing an excellent all-around game here. Pushing the shuttlecock straight into Gail Ems's body.
That is absolutely brilliant. And that rally just brought the entire Phil Sports Arena to its feet. Great defense. And suddenly, moving into offense, they get the point.
They were under all kinds of pressure, Anthony.
Watch it again.
But somehow they turned things around. Towards the end of that rally, Vic just caught Nathan Robertson with that flick to the forehand side of Team Europe. And that's what set him up for a loose shot to finish off the rally.
It is 8-5 for Asia. And the duo from the Philippines playing beyond expectation, rising to the challenge.
9-5.
And Team Europe is not going to come back into this match that way.
Well, this was a game they absolutely believed was theirs. And it's very hard to disagree with them, really.
That's true. The rankings would not predict this sort of scoreline.
But as they say, you always still have to play the game.
5, second silver.
Again, Kenny served, letting her down there.
Service silver. 5-10.
It is 5-10. Asia still enjoying a 5-point advantage. In fact, they enjoy a 1-game advantage.
6-10.
And there he is once again. Very clearly on your screens, you see Nathan Robertson rubbing the head of that shuttlecock on the face of his racket.
It's sort of a habit for him, I think. Actually, I was surprised that the umpire gave him a warning for that the other night.
6-10, second silver. Second silver.
Well, that has got to be A for effort as far as Vic Asuncion is concerned.
Right, but I think Vic was trying to do a little too much there. Moving into the side of Kenny.
It is 10-7 here in game number 2. And the team from Asia represented by the two Filipinos, dominating the world's #1 pair.
Whoever thought we'd be describing this match that way, huh, Anthony?
And they continue to believe in their abilities. Watch the serve of Kenny.
That was a very ambitious shot by Kenny.
They still have second serve.
Service over, 7-10.
Serve now goes over to Europe. And for the pair of Robertson and Gail Ems, they will have to make the charge now. It seems like if you give Asia another chance, you just might lose this match. Robertson absolutely just killed that ball. Let's see how Asia responds to the pressure here. Robertson once again with some gamesmanship. Little bit too wide that time.
That's a pity. She was there. She was quick to that shot. Just made a mistake in flicking it to the baseline.
And now Europe with a serious rally.
Again, the defense of Gail Em letting her down.
Well, it seems like Europe cannot get over that hump. They're finding it difficult to just tie Asia, much less overtake them.
Service over, 10.
And that lands out into the wrong court.
Well, they responded to the challenge on the serve of Europe. Let's see if they can put some more points on the board. There's a point, and suddenly Vic Asuncion alive again, showing you all his emotion.
He's just played a great game. A great 2 games so far.
11-9, second server.
We're coming to you live on Solar Sports and on RPN Channel 9. And we're sure you're enjoying every moment of this match. It's the world's #1 pair of Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems against world rank number 24 Filipinos Kenny-Vic Asuncion and Kenny Asuncion. And right now, they're more than just holding their own, Martin.
They've just played an excellent game, Anthony. I mean, strategy-wise, confidence-wise, you know, their approach to the game has been excellent.
Taufik Hidayat there on your screens, right beside General Edgar Aglipay from the Philippine Badminton Association.
And Vic Asuncion, I mean, so far has played spectacular shots. To catch Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems off balance and catching them indecisive about who's supposed to take the ball. Fantastic game by Kenny-Vic Asuncion. And like I said, he really shines against international competition, in international competition.
That stays in.
10-11.
Once again, Robertson and Ems knocking at the door. Can they finally get over the hump? Panch Gunalan there, part of the Asian delegation. And Robertson and Ems just cannot seem to get over that hurdle.
This second half of the second game, Team Europe's been doing a better job at controlling the net area, forcing Team Asia to lift the ball more often. Great shot by Gail Ems right there.
That was excellent. That was set up by that shot you just mentioned from Ems. And we are tied at 11.
I thought Vic hit a perfect net shot there. But Gail Ems came in and just hit one tighter.
Service over, 11-all.
Well, Europe has been hard-pressed all game long to try to draw even, much less take the lead.
Second server.
Still tied at 11.
No,
That
no.
was a great shot.
Yeah,
11-all.
Team Asia, I mean, Vic and Kenny can't afford to just keep lifting the ball and waiting for errors from Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems. Unlike the first game where they would counter the attack immediately. This time, they're not rushing the attack as much as they did in the first game.
And that time, in that last point, you can see that absolutely brilliant drop shot from Gail Ems, just grazing the top of the net. Almost impossible, really, to retrieve a shot such as that one. And as you said, that aggressiveness has got to continue to be there. Now a chance for Robertson and Ems to pull ahead. And they do.
And that lands on the line.
And suddenly some smiles across the faces of Team Europe. They have hardly had anything to smile about so far.
Just long. Very fortunate for Team Asia. They were caught by that push from Gail Ems.
Second server.
That was a gift. And now the crowd trying to be a factor once again.